Calling the Today Pettis Amateur Radio Club repeater net. Calling the Spark and Pettis Aries net. This is KD0ETL. That's Kilo Delta Zero Echo Tango Lima. And I will be your net control station for this evening. My name is Paul and my QTH is Hughesville, Missouri. The Spark repeater net meets each Sunday evening from approximately 8 p.m. until 8:30 local time on the Today 147.03 megahertz repeater with the minus offset. The purposes of the net are to gather hams in the area, exchange information of mutual interest, and to promote public service by ham operators. At this time, do we have any emergency traffic for the net? Are there any club announcements for the net? Reminding everyone that after this net at 8:30 on Warrensburg's repeater, 146.880, they have their weekly net at 8:30, and I'm sure they would enjoy any check-ins from this area. At this time, I will open up for mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out, space calls, pause before speaking. Call KD0ETL.
W3MEB, short time.
K0QAM, in and out.
KD0 USK mobile.
0 SJG mobile.
KC0CYA, short time.
All right, we'll pause there. I have KC0CYA, KF0SJG, KD0USK mobile, and KE0QAM was in and out, and Doc, W3MEB. Good evening, Doc. What's going on in today?
Just got back in town today. Was down in Georgia for a week doing a little FEMA training.
Oh, very good. Did you enjoy it, or did everyone else enjoy it?
It's government stuff, so, you know, whether you enjoy it or not, it doesn't make any difference. But we had a good time, and we got to see a little bit of what was going on down in Alabama.
All right, Doc, good to always hear you in there. Thanks for checking in. And let's see, let's go to, Chandler was in and out. KD0USK Mobile. Good evening, Brett, and what's going on with you?
Good evening, Paul. Good evening, everybody. Not a whole lot. Had a couple of really nice days compared to what we've had. I was able to get quite a bit done outside, worked on the yard quite a bit. Picked up a few sticks, still got a bunch of the big stuff still there, and I'll have to let it dry out a little bit more before I can get up in there and get in the yard with any kind of equipment. But other than that, just worked on my bird houses there a little bit, my martin houses, kind of getting ready for them. I know a friend of mine down the road, he's had a couple pass by, spent the night at his houses, and they've moved on, so I know it's about time for that, so getting that ready, and I tell you what, just getting ready for the week. Thanks for letting me join the net. We'll turn it back over to you, Paul. KD0 USK.
KD0 USK in the net, KD0 ETL. Hey, Brett, good deal. Looked for you yesterday afternoon downtown, but didn't see you. I've seen several that looked like you, but it wasn't you, so I finally got done with kitchen duties, remodeling, and we took a break and enjoyed the festivities downtown for a little bit. Thanks for checking in, and next we'll go to Steve, KF0SJG. Good evening, Steve. Your comments.
And Paul and everybody on the net. Enjoyed the last 2 days of the warm weather and sunshine. Yesterday I helped the wife move a couple rooms of furniture around. Getting too old for that. Worked in my garage a little bit today, and that's just about all I got done this week, and enjoyed it. So hope everybody else had a good weekend, and I'll turn it back over to you.
KF0SJG, KD0ETL. Yeah, Steve, I enjoyed the last 2 days too. The afternoon parts anyway. Working on a kitchen's not as much fun, but afternoons both days were very enjoyable, and I'm loving that warmer weather. Thanks for checking in. Next we go to Philip, KC0CYA. Good evening, Philip, and your comments.
WA0SDO repeater.
Sorry, it's bath time. Nothing to report. Short time. KC0CY, I'm out.
Okay, Philip, sound like he's out of breath. Yeah, no problem. You have a good evening, good week. We'll catch you later. One more standby for mobiles, portables, short timers, those that are in and out.
KE0CYR, I'm in and out.
MER, in and out.
I will stand by there for a second. I got you there, Donald, 80VD, and is it KD0 or KE0 MER?
Yes.
Did you have comments for us tonight, Donald, or there was a double with you? That's why I'm asking. I didn't know if you were in and out or what.
No, it's just an in and out tonight.
All right, Donald, got you and Grace checked in. And the other station that called at the same time.
KE0CYR, I'm in and out.
Okay, sorry, Bob, I did get you. I forgot to mention that, but there was one more. There was one more in there.
It may be me, KE0ODT. I'm still getting used to this radio.
That was probably it. Yeah, there was a double in there, and I made Donald beat you out, so I didn't catch the other call. So all right, got you in there too. Let's see, Bob, KE0CYR was in and out. Donald and Grace, KD0VD and KE0MER were in and out. KE0ODT, good evening, your comments.
Well, just broadcasting from the Victoria Towers section of town here. It's nice, 46 degrees, and definitely enjoying the weather and enjoying the rest of my easy Sunday evening at home.
Yeah, I believe easy Sunday evening is the key there. Well, I'm glad you had a good one and an easy evening, and thanks for checking in. We'll open up for regular check-ins for the Spark repeater net. Call KD0ETL.
KC0TKS, in and out.
KJ5ZW.
Kilo 0 Tango Victor.
E0LMY.
KY0P. All right, we'll hold up there. Got KY0P, K0LMY, K0TV, KJ5ZW, and KC0TKS. Chris was in and out. Philip, KJ5ZW. Good evening, Philip, and your comments.
This is KJ5ZW. I about fell off my stool here when you called for Philip earlier. I had my feet all propped up, and I hadn't checked in yet, and oh man, did I check in and not know it? And I about fell off of my chair, getting swung around, and then it hit me. No, that's not my call sign. All right, the only thing I have is I wanted to give a plug for the Malta County 2-meter net on Thursday night at 8:30 at Stover. So far, I've got over the last month. 4 or 5 weeks, I've gotten a total of 19 operators. We've made contact in 6 counties. So this Thursday, I'm going to be looking for a county number 7 or 8 or however many more I can get. That's all I got to say. Everybody sounded good tonight, so turn it back over to you there, Paul, KJ5CW.
KJ5ZW, KD0ETL. All right, Philip. Yep, I didn't think about that. Might throw you, but I'm glad you caught it. So, anyway, have a great week, and we'll catch you somewhere on the bands. Next, go to Harry, K0TV. Good evening, Harry, and your comments.
Good
Good evening, Paul on the net. Nothing really to add here. I was going to inquire on if anyone else heard that strange noise, and now know it was Philip falling off a chair. So nothing really more. I'll sit back and listen. K0TV.
K0TV, KD0ETL. Yeah, I think I did hear it too there, Harry. So anyway, sounding good. Next, go to Sam, KD0LMY. Good evening, Sam, and your comments.
KD0ETL, KE0LMY. I about fell out of my chair when I just heard Harry's comment, so if he heard another weird sound, then that was probably me about to fall out of my chair laughing. I had two things. I know you called for announcements earlier, but it sounded like that was the club announcements, and I didn't know if this stuff fell in there, so I waited till my turn. I wanted to remind everybody that the Region A Healthcare Net will take place this Wednesday morning at 9:30 a.m. on the Warrensburg repeater. We would love to have some support. I know that Harry always calls in for Bothwell Hospital. Radio operators also checking in from the area. The second thing is I've gone ahead and set up a field day page on the BentonCountyAries.org website. So if you guys need to refer to any information or whatever, I will be collating as much of it as possible onto the page for the Tri-County group. I also have to get with you, Paul, and get with Carrie so that I can see if there's anything else that needs to be done on my end for it. Other than that, I'm just trying not to fall out of my chair too many times tonight. And this is KE0LMY, back to net control.
E0LMY, KD0ETL. Yeah, the announcements earlier, that would have been fine, but now it's fine also. Got the Healthcare Net Wednesday on Warrensburg's repeater. Was that 9 or 10 o'clock?
That would be right in the middle, 9:30 a.m.
I covered it then. Okay, got it, and thanks for checking in. And I'll check in Roger, because I know he was on there earlier. And next we'll go to Dennis, KY0P. Good evening, Dennis, and your comments.
Good evening, Paul, everybody else on the net. Well, I'll start out with a little tidbit here about the weather. Heard this on Channel 4 this morning, thought it was interesting, and thought I'd pass it on. Kind of got to think about this one just a little bit, but the high daily temperature at KCI, Kansas City International, has been below 65 degrees for the last 133 days. That actually ties a record that was set in 1912. The high for today was forecast to be 62, and so I don't know if they hit 65 or not. If they didn't hit 65 up there, then it's an all-time record of 134 days. So anyway, let's see. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and we didn't go to the pub crawl, but we drove around the perimeter of it yesterday afternoon and saw a few people we knew. That looks like there was a pretty good crowd downtown. Anyway, went to church this morning out for breakfast, and I watched the NASCAR race today, and Kyle Busch won. Let's see, checked into the Warsaw Net this evening, and I guess that's about it. Hey, 73, everybody. Oh, one more thing.
WA0SDO repeater.
Just curious about when the date is for the next meeting. So, 73, everybody. Have a great week. Back to you, Paul. KY0P.
KY0P, KD0ETL. All right, Dennis, I believe, I think it was in the minutes, Brooks Road, I believe, is April 6th. I believe that's the first Saturday, so that should be the next date. So, hope that takes care of it. And we're at the bottom of the list. Any more check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net, call KD0ETL.
KE0FUD.
KE0FUD. Good evening, Chris, and your comments for us.
Hey, Paul, I just happened to look at the clock and notice what time it was. I almost missed the net. but I'm glad you're still on there. I didn't have much to talk about tonight. Just wanted to check in. Easier if you need back to you.
Okay, Chris. Yeah, very good. Yeah, time's still got me messed up. Staying light a lot later. I like that, but it's messed me up for a little bit. So, thanks for checking in. And we'll go. We're at the bottom list again. Any more check-ins for Spark Repeater Net? Call KD0ETL.
KD0ETL, WB0RX. Evening, Paul. Just caught the tail end. I'm in and out.
WB0LRX. All right, Jeff. Got you checked in. And we'll catch you at another time. Looks like we're slowing down. I'll give last call for check-ins for the Spark Repeater Net. Call KD0ETL.
Recheck.
Go recheck.
Yeah, I figure I'd keep it going a little bit longer. We might catch somebody else going out. Come on there. So checking in. Last night I did make contact to Puerto Rico and had a nice little conversation there, and also a contact to Ohio. Both of them were on Morse code, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I've added a Puerto Rico CW call on my log sheet, and that was kind of neat for me. And let's see, and then every once in a while I'll get on 144.058 on 2 meters, and I'll throw out a CQ call, but of course I haven't got any answer. There'll be somebody will come back one of these days, and then I'll probably fall out of my chair. So, K-back, I'm going to give it back to you, KJ5ZW.
Okay, Philip. Yeah, good deal on the CW contacts. Yeah, we're going to have to set a Richter scale scale or something if you fall out of the chair again. So, yeah, be careful with that. And seemed like there was something else I was going to add too, but I can't think what it is. Oh, I was going to ask you if you caught the guys this morning on HF. Well, I'll catch with you later. Wife's calling, so I better check out. Thanks, everybody checked in, and we'll catch everybody next week. 73 KD0ETL back to normal use.